Okay, to start with, this is our brand new 2011 Duramax LML engine, 397 horsepower, 765 foot-pounds of torque, and of course meeting our latest emissions here. To start with, we have a brand new fuel system, so piezo injectors and a new high-pressure pump. That's part of the system that helps us get to the great balance of performance, fuel economy, and overall emissions for the vehicle. So very important, piezo injectors deliver a much more accurate and a much faster response time, more accurate fueling. That helps us out a lot. We have a brand new EGR system, more EGR cooling. We have both an EGR valve as well as on the other side of the engine an EGR bypass valve that will sometimes run hot EGR. That's important because it helps us deliver hotter exhaust temperatures and take advantage of the SCR system again for that balance of performance, emissions, and fuel economy. So very important to us. We have the VGT turbocharger. It's not a lot different, but it's a different tuning than our previous turbocharger. And of course, we take advantage of the vanes in our exhaust vane braking mechanism. So for our exhaust braking feature, we will use these vanes, close it down, create restriction and a parasitic loss through the engine that gives you that better braking action, better negative torque, and the ability to go down a hill very controlled. Moving over to the other side of the engine, we have a new fuel filter technology. This is our coalescer fuel filter. What's important about the coalescer filter is it's much better at filtering water out of the fuel, which gives, if you happen to get a bad tank of fuel, a much better fuel system life. Don't have to worry about corrosion in the system. Also gives longer life, so you may see a considerable, maybe double the filter life that you had in the past, and that can help you with your overall running cost. We've also hooked that up with a fuel pressure switch. So instead of just basing the performance of the filter system on a average life or average fuel burn, we now have a pressure switch which can give you warning prior to having a shutdown, an unexpected shutdown, when you get a filter plugging type of event. So that's a good feature to help with warning the customer and not stranding you during a big trip or at any point. We're also using this feature here. This is our downstream fuel injector. This is instead of doing DPF regeneration in cylinder with the injectors and having fuel wash down into the oil, we are now doing that post-engine. So into the exhaust stream we spray the fuel. The benefit of that is we no longer have high levels of oil dilution in the fuel, which is extremely beneficial when you have biodiesel and some of the instability with that, but certainly helps with robustness of the overall product and really gives you true B20 capability even in cold temperatures or slow driving cycles. Those are the highlights.